Qantas has revealed plans to purchase several used Airbus A320 family aircraft to handle expected delays in new aircraft deliveries. But that's just a small part of their ambitious fleet strategy for the next decade and beyond. In this video, we'll explore how Qantas is ordering Airbus A320s and other aircraft like crazy and what it means for their growth plans. Qantas' ambitious fleet strategy. Qantas is planning big things for the future of its fleet. They want to make improvements and expansions over the next 10 years and beyond. The airline group includes Qantas and Jetstar, and they have already purchased options for up to 299 narrow-body aircraft. This is an important move for the airline, and shows that they are serious about making improvements and providing the best possible experience for their passengers. With the new aircraft, Qantas hopes to improve operating efficiency, reduce fuel consumption, and provide more comfort for passengers. The purchase of these new aircraft is also a strategic move for the airline, as they plan to replace their existing aircraft with more modern ones. The new aircraft will be equipped with the latest technology, which will help Qantas to reduce costs and provide a better service. This move will allow them to expand their routes and offer more flights to their customers. Mid-life aircraft and other options. To help balance out delays, Qantas has revealed plans to acquire several mid-life A320 family aircraft for freight and resource customers. These aircraft are not brand new, but they are still in good condition and will be a cost-effective way for Qantas to meet demand. The airline has also secured options for a further 12 E190 aircraft that will be leased from Australian carrier Alliance Airlines. Wet leasing means that Qantas will lease these aircraft along with their crew, maintenance, and insurance. This will help Qantas to quickly increase its capacity without having to worry about additional expenses like hiring and training new crew members. The decision to acquire mid-life aircraft and lease additional aircraft is part of Qantas' strategy to find other ways to lift capacity in the short and medium term. With aircraft manufacturers experiencing supply chain delays, Qantas needs to be creative and flexible in meeting demand. The airline will continue to monitor the situation and adjust its strategy as needed to ensure that it can continue to provide safe, reliable, and comfortable flights to its customers. Accelerated entry for A321 P2Fs. Qantas Freight, a company owned by the airline, is scaling up its operations by accelerating the entry of 3 A321 P2Fs into its fleet. These aircraft have been converted from passenger planes to freighters and will help the company to meet the growing demand for air cargo. Qantas Freight has had great success with the conversion program and is committed to expanding its capabilities in this area. The accelerated entry of these 3 A321 P2Fs will allow Qantas Freight to serve more destinations and customers and continue to grow its market share in the air cargo industry. Successful deployments of new aircraft. Qantas is set to receive 12 new aircraft this year, which will be used to boost capacity on both domestic and international routes. These new aircraft include 7 Airbus A321LRs for Jetstar and 3 Boeing 787-9s for Qantas International. These planes are all modern and fuel-efficient, which will help Qantas save on operating costs and reduce its environmental impact. The 7 Airbus A321LRs will be used by Jetstar, Qantas's low-cost unit. The A321LRs have a longer range than previous models, which will allow Jetstar to expand its route network and offer more direct flights to popular destinations. The 2 A220s, on the other hand, will be used for Qantas domestic routes. These planes are smaller and more fuel-efficient, which makes them perfect for short-haul flights. The 3 Boeing 787-9s will be used for Qantas international routes, allowing the airline to offer more direct flights to popular destinations around the world. These planes are larger and have a longer range than the other two models, which makes them ideal for long-haul flights. Overall, these new aircraft will allow Qantas to expand its route network and offer more flights to its customers. Challenges and delays. Qantas is facing some problems and delays due to issues with aircraft manufacturers. This means that some of the planes they were supposed to get this year may be delayed up to 6 months. To tackle this problem, Qantas is looking for other ways to meet the demand for flights in the short and medium term. They are considering options like getting used A320 family aircraft for freight and keep customers, leasing E190 planes for Alliance Airlines, and speeding up the entry of 3 A321 P2Fs into their freight fleet. These options might help in the short term, but Qantas will need to work hard to make sure that their ambitious plan for their fleet stays on track. What it means for customers. The big winners in Qantas' ambitious fleet strategy will be customers who have seen airfares rise to levels where they are starting to get out of reach. With prices already dropping quickly and new generation aircraft arriving, 2023 looks like a good year for Australian travelers. Qantas' aggressive aircraft orders and options reflect its determination to emerge from the pandemic as a stronger and more competitive airline. While challenges and delays persist, the airline is finding ways to lift capacity and meet demand while also investing in new aircraft and cabin designs that will enhance passenger comfort and experience.